Another day in the laundromat, day one. So we're going to talk about an air dryer and what that is for us, as we have the Foltex folding machine and we do very well with that. And I'm going to talk about why we got it as a new laundromat owner. If you're looking at one of these machines, or if you've got a production facility, which would be similar to what we have here, why you would want to have those. So we've got a slower time in the facility here today, so I wanted to take a minute and talk to you about this. So this is an air dryer. And what this air dryer does is it takes everything that you're putting through the air compressor line and it takes the moisture out of it. That's very important when having a machine like that, because it has valves in it, and if you get water in those lines, it will deteriorate the machine much more rapidly. And that's not an inexpensive machine, so you want to make sure you take care of it as you would anything else in the laundromat. So a couple things about this machine. Number one, it's got an on-off switch. We are not done using it for the day, so I'm going to leave it on. But when you run out of room in a facility, you start going up. So we took this machine and mounted it up. It takes the air, gets it just above freezing. The water droplets come out of it, and when that happens, you've got a pure line. So if we want to turn it on and off, I would just hit the on and off button here, which is the reason we have that laying there. So that's the air dryer. We got ours, I think from Harbor Freight. I'm not 100% certain. Not an inexpensive piece of machinery, but very important to have when you have that. So let's go around back. We'll look at the air compressor now. So this is the back of the house. These are our chemicals. We buy in 55-gallon drums to ensure we're doing good on that kind of stuff here. We've got a couple of lines hanging here, but the bottom line is we had a very small air compressor and it worked very good. The challenge was, because we were using it so much, it actually died out after about 2.5 weeks after we had the folding machine. So we went to a 220 electric, single phase in this whole building, but we went to a 220 electric line coming into this. Here's our line coming out. Another thing we learned is you want to have the ability to shut the air pressure off if you're going to work on the machine without having to drain the whole tank. We did not put one here, so as a learning, we learned that. This tells the pressure coming out of it. Feels like we've got a little bit of an air leak there, so we're going to have to look at that. This is the water, in case we get water in the line before it goes to the dryer. We would release it there, and I've never heard that before, so we'll have to get a look at that.
I've noticed that.
Okay, so that's the back of the house. So now we're going to go back out to the front of the house, and I'm going to show you. There we go. I just had to twist that down. That had gotten loose.
Oh.
This was loose, so
There we go.
felt that when I was touching that, did it? So there. So we just got to tighten down the air pressure on it. So all right, we're going to go back to the front of the house. Jason's walking backwards, which can be dangerous for him. So
Yes.
he actually opted out for that. Too many things.
Very dangerous.
Too many things you can run into.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and turn the lights off.
Yes.
So now looking around the front of the house, we've got a few bags out for delivery here. What I wanted to show everyone is on the right-hand side of the machine, if you're looking at it from the front, there is a area here where you go in, and what we're trying to do is minimize the amount of air that gets to here, because this is the last stop before it goes into the machine. So this is the final point. And since we bought this air dryer, I'm going to let you hear it. That's loud, I know, but that's the water that would be in the line. Normally you would get a bunch of water coming out the bottom of it. In this instance here, we've got none. So that means the air dryer is working as designed. It's freezing the water in the line, letting it drop out. It goes down to a reservoir beside the compressor back there, which I did not show you, but that's how we get rid of it, and it lets the machine run good. So if you have any questions, leave it in the question mark. Like and subscribe. There we go.
There you
Jason
go.
has to say it instead of me. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.